Am I dreaming right now? To find out, can somebody throw about this much salt at me? Or is that not what they mean when they say, pinch me, I must be dreaming? In case you missed it, the joke there was that I had a pinch of salt in my hands. It was like, pinch me, I'm dreaming. Anyway, if you didn't get it, that's totally fine. It wasn't even funny anyway. I wonder how long I've been misinterpreting that. I end up with a lot of salt in my eyes. Probably unnecessarily. Speaking of being pinched to see if you're dreaming, would that really work? Like, I guess the theory is if you're pinched in a dream, you wouldn't feel the pain or something, or maybe it's just supposed to wake you up, but for some reason I feel like it wouldn't work. I mean, not that I've ever tried it. So instead of that, I'm going to tell you a whole bunch of similarly untested ways to see if you're dreaming. So instead of that, I'm going to give you 5 surefire ways to test whether or not you're dreaming. Now, these ways don't work 100% of the time, but if you use all 5, you will have a 98% chance of accurately diagnosing whether or not you're dreaming. Incidentally, that's also the same probability that I just made that statistic up off the top of my head. So without further ado, here are the 5 ways. Number 1, sneezing. You can't sneeze in a dream, it's a fact. Look it up. Unless, of course, you're dreaming about sneezing. But, statistically, very few dreams are about sneezing. So, if you sneeze, it's far more likely to be happening in real life than in a dream. Okay, sure, that's true of anything in real life. Like, eating, for example. You eat less often in a dream than you do in real life, just because you don't spend as much time dreaming, typically, as you do in real life. But, you know, sneezing, it just feels like something that doesn't happen in a dream very often, you know? Number 2, thinking to yourself, am I dreaming right now? Because you know what, if you think that, and then you don't immediately realize that it's a dream, then guess what, it's not a dream. I mean, have you ever thought that, not realized that you're dreaming, and then woken up? It just doesn't happen. You know, this one actually seems like it's kind of true. And I guess now that I've pointed it out, it kind of makes the rest of this video irrelevant. But you should keep watching anyway. Number 3, aliens. If you see aliens, or really anything else that seems out of the ordinary, something really weird and unusual that you would never see in real life, then of course you are not dreaming, and you should acquire photographic evidence and send it to me, please. Please? Please, I really need some photographic evidence. Number 4, showing up to a public speaking event naked. This is one of those things that would never happen in a dream because your subconscious is not that stupid. You, on the other hand, look, it was a joke, okay? I don't actually think you're stupid. I mean, come on. We're all friends here. And number 5, you fall off a cliff and don't wake up before you hit the ground. If that happens, well, congratulations, you're not dreaming. You might be a little bit more compressed, but you're not dreaming. So that's it. That's my handy-dandy guide to your subconscious mind. These 5 ways to tell if you're dreaming, they'll work. Probably. I hope. Unless you're dreaming right now about watching this video, in which case, wow, I can't believe you went through an entire video telling you how to tell if you're dreaming without noticing that you're dreaming. I mean, come on. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah, I'm throwing salt at my camera. That would make sense if you remember the joke from the beginning of the video, which you probably don't. It wasn't a very memorable joke, I understand. That's all I got. Alright, I'm going home. You know what? He's right. I'm going home too.